Ba weep grana weep ninny bong. I'm Engineer Hoist, and welcome to our weekly Wednesday live stream for Transformers Earth Wars news. Replays for YouTube are now on Thursdays due to Twitch rules and requirements and stuff like that. So if you're watching the replay and you want to join in live like these folks over here, head on over to twitch.tv/engineerhoist and click that follow, click your notifications so you know when we go live. It's every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern on Twitch, replays on YouTube on Thursday. So let's do some shout outs as always to everybody here in the live chat. We've got Sharksy here, Wreck and Rule, Big D, Red Alert, a lot of familiar faces here, Optimus Prime, Cotimus Time, and saw a few other people scroll past there. Welcome to everybody. Oktar, aka Starscream, is also here. And I'm trying to think what I'm trying to do. Oh, that's right. We're going to go talk about some Transformers Earth Wars news. This weekend's event is called Primeval Spark. And with the Dinobots coming, Dinobot and Dinobot II, it kind of makes sense. It kind of fits into that. Magnus Prime UK is in the house. One of our Twitch subscribers here. And thank you for your support, my friend. This week, take part in this weekend's event to win the Prime Avatar. It's almost over, guys. This is the last of the Prime Core avatars, and my gut feeling is it'll probably be the last avatar we'll be seeing it as an event prize for a while. Once they started the 12, we knew they had to finish, and they even made a point in the newsletter to say this is the last one. So I'm not saying we won't see more avatars in the future, but this is definitely the last Prime Core avatar. You can also win up to 60,000 Spark, 5,000 Premium Shards, 2,000 3-star Shards, which is good for a full 3-star Crystal, up to 700 4-star Shards. You can win some Silver and a Gold Power Core chip, and if you just keep going and just score points in bunches, you can get up to 7 Frozen Spark Crystals for a chance for 5,000, 7,500, or 10,000 Spark from those final tiers. Okay. If you got buffering problems, Optimus Prime, I would say to maybe restart your browser and see if you can get a better connection. I'm not saying it's not on my end, but, you know. This is an individual event, as these types of events do happen to be. It starts on Valentine's Day at the usual Friday start time and stops at the usual Monday stop time. It is just one big prize board. There's no prestiges, and it is triple XP during this event. How do you participate? Well, since it's not an Alliance event, you don't have to be an Alliance, but you still got to be Headquarters level 4. You hit that yellow event button like you see in the game right now for the raids, and select your battle zone, win your battle, get your points, win your prizes. What are those battle zones, you say? Well, they are the standard battle zones where the higher the battle zone, the more points you earn, and also the more XP you earn as well. The prizes, this is a summary of the prizes. They are given out at many different levels along the way, but at 100 points you get that silly Prime avatar out of the way. By 1,750 points you've got all 5,000 Premium Crystal Shards, which means that's good for 5 Premium Crystals. Scoring 4,500, which is not that difficult to do, unless maybe you're brand new to the game. You'll have a 3-star Crystal. I forgot to update the number by the Silver Power Core. You were not getting 10 million Silver Power Cores. You get, I forgot to count, like 7 or 10 or something like that. Oh, that's what you get for copying slides. But yeah, with 7,000 points, you will have collected all of the Silver Power Cores. Yeah, that's definitely a typo, guys. They're not giving us 10 million Silver Power Core chips. Thanks for calling me out on it, though, Sharksy. By 8,500 points, you'll get your 700 4-star Shards. 10,000 points, you'll have collected all 60,000 Spark. Get to 15,000, you'll get a 1 Gold Power Core. I didn't update that number either. Just 1 Gold Power Core. And by 50,000 points, you'll have collected 7 Frozen Sparks. So yes, again, a single gold power core at 15,000, and by 7,000 points you will have collected, I believe, 10 silver power core chips, not 10 million. So that's clearly a typo. Although the 20 gold power cores is not as much of a clear typo, but it's just a single gold power core chip. Okay, everybody got that? Don't quote me on anything. My bad. Not 10 million silver power core chips. Got it. Moving on. And if you do happen to go get those Frozen Spark Crystal rewards, here's what you'll find in there. Like I said before, 5,000, 7,500, or 10,000 Spark, and you have an equal chance to get all of them, or any of them. Yeah, I saw in the newsletter. See, typos happen to everybody. The original newsletter said 760,000 Spark. It was really just 60,000 Spark, though. So, but they did fix that pretty quick, though. So 5 silver power cores. Yeah, it's somewhere along that line. So definitely not 10 million. And in case you didn't see it or know what it looks like, that is the Prime logo, and that's what the avatar will look like. Moving on. Okay, and they also showed off the Dinobots in the stream last week on the official Transformers Earth Wars social media channels, and they also shared a screenshot of them in this week's newsletter. And for comparison, I threw up a picture of the Masterpiece Dinobot there that I got. I have not transformed mine. He's still in robot mode over here, but I did. But there he is. He actually comes in robot mode or the Dino mode actually out of the package. So that's a picture I took of him, so you can kind of see how they compare. It's pretty close. It's not exact, but they never really are. There are some limitations, but honestly, I think it's good. It's good enough. I mean, they've hit all the cues. He's a Velociraptor, nice big mouth with a lot of teeth. He's got the little creepy little claw arms and all that. And I think he looks great. Big Bronze Ribs in the house. Welcome. And thank you for the congrats there, Sharksy. And here is Dinobot 2. Again, thank you to Big D for sharing off a picture of his Transmetal's Dinobot 2 figure there, compared to the image of Dinobot 2 in the game. As you can see, it's almost like you knew the pose that they were going to be sharing him in, because it's like the exact same pose. So again, well done, Big D, and thanks again for sharing that, so you can see they are practically identical. Again, fantastic job of getting the likeness of the character of the toy from the existing toys into the game. And no word on what their special ability is. I'm guessing we're going to be seeing that next week, and probably yeah, it'll be in the newsletter, so we'll be talking about it next week. And considering that I think this is the third week we've been talking about the Dinobots, and so I'm guessing we'll probably be seeing a leaderboard for them next week. But that's when we'll also be seeing the special abilities for them, and if we're lucky, I may have access to them early on the test account, so possibly being able to go take a look at them live on stream next week. No guarantees, but there's a pretty good chance. So again, if you're watching the replay on YouTube and you want to be a part of that and see it before anybody else, make sure you go ahead and come on over to twitch.tv/EngineerHoist, hit that follow and the notification so you can join us live next Wednesday at 8 p.m. And fingers crossed we'll be able to be playing with Dinobot. So Big Bronze Rim is one of our playtesters. He says they haven't started playtesting yet, so it may not be next week, but go ahead and head over to Twitch and follow anyway, because we'll be here, and even if it's not there, but one way or another, we'll be seeing it at some point. So, and last bit of news, we also talk about when the next official live stream is. Although I might start taking this out, because all of you guys watching live, you kind of know when this is. You don't really need it, and by the time this gets posted on YouTube, this time has passed, though. But it's here now. There's no stream this week, which if you're watching on YouTube, you've figured that out by now. But there will be one next week on the 20th of February on the official Transformers YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook social media channels. And before we get out of here, one last reminder: there's Twitch. If you need to see it in print, there is the link. There's also be a link in the description of the video, so you can head over there. And also one last reminder to follow me on Instagram and Twitter for some behind-the-scenes content. Post up some pictures of some bots that I get throughout the week and stuff like that. Twitter, Instagram at Engineer Hoist. I also have a Facebook page, although I have not been very active on that lately, which is weird because that's kind of what got me started. So anyway, that is that for the news. Now, before we get out of here, I do have some crystals to crack. So let's head on over to the game. Now, some of these crystals are those, what did they call them last week? The old school crystals, where it's a bunch of shards, 100 3-star shards, 50 4-star shards, or 10 5-star shards. I also have some premium crystals. I did manage to get a bundle. I was running out of coins, needed a few extra coins to help finish leveling my 5-star blaster, who, by the way, is in the research lab cooking at level 50 right now. It's got about a day and a half left, and then that 5-star blaster will be coming out of level 51. So that's how I got some of those, plus the 4 Decepticon premium crystals that I got. I'll just start opening these now, because they're just shards. But the Decepticon premium crystals are from the premium shards from the last event. Yeah, I'm actually very happy to see that the stream, I know some of you guys are having problems, but I'm happy to see that the stream appears to be relatively in sync, because when I first hopped on the computer today, a couple hours ago, it was running real slow, and I'm guessing I warmed it up, kicked the tires, and things like that, and managed to close down anything that I had stuck open, and it seems to be running a little bit better now. I was a little worried that the stream might be out of sync, kind of like the first stream we did a few months ago. Oh, now that I think about it, if we get a few more 4-star shards, we'll have a 4-star crystal to crack here, too. Might have a 3-star crystal. I didn't check, I didn't even consider these to see how close I was on that. Oaktar's saying, I like the special class bundle they have out right now. 4-star Megatron, still your unicorn. Yeah, he's a tough one to get. That is a pretty nice bundle. What is it? Optimus Prime / Megatron, Alita Lugnut. I don't even remember. I know I have all of them at 4 stars, though. We can take a look at that unless you guys throw it in the chat. So I don't want to leave anybody hanging. It's just shards right now, Optimus Prime, and if you do miss anything, don't worry. The replay will be available on Twitch immediately following the stream, and tomorrow, the next day after, Thursday after the stream. So if you end up missing anything, it'll still be there. Okay, so there we go. We do have a new crystal finished, and it is indeed a 4-star crystal. Yeah, I thought we were a little ways away from a 3-star crystal, but we do have a 4-star crystal we're going to crack. So that's cool. Before we do that, we were talking about the bundle that's in there right now. So you've got Optimus Prime / Megatron, Alita 1 / Lugnut, Gnaw / Gnaw, Impactor / Impactor, and Cheetor / Black Arachnia. All very good bots. So yeah, if you can afford it and you like chasing bundles, that's a really good bundle to chase. Big Bronze Rib pulled Sludge last weekend. Nice, but you were trying it for a blaster. So you got anybody else in the way of blaster? Or is he going to be your next one? I'm talking 5 stars, I'm pretty sure. as we pull a 2-star Swindle from a Decepticon Premium Crystal. That is great. Almost 1,300 5-star shards from from a single event. That's amazing. Oh, look at this. We've got a 2-star Decepticon Impactor. Alright. We've already got the 3-star Decepticon Impactor, so I don't really need that guy, but hey, you know, we'll take him. Long haul. And one last Decepticon Premium Crystal before we head over to the Autobot Premiums, and it's a duplicate Blitzwing. Alright. We got a Bumblebee, 3-star Bumblebee in fact, with a silver Omni Flamer core. That's nice. Sunstreaker. I don't know why I said it that way, but he'd probably appreciate it. There's a little Hot Rod. Oh, good to see. Blaster is your next one. Nice to have a guarantee for once, right? Grand Galvatron's in the house. Welcome, welcome. You're late. I'll give you some good. Need to come up with a currency called demerits or something for all you guys who keep coming in to announce that you're late. No, I'm just kidding. 5-star Black Arachne, a good pickup. I know you wanted like Galvatron or Mixmaster or something, but Black Arachne is quite an excellent pickup. And oh my goodness, look at what just popped up here. Duplicate 4-star Ironhide, which gives the usual 5-star shards, 2,500 Combiner Spark, and a G-Metal Adaptive Shielding Power Core. If I recall, this is a Headquarters core, and considering my other Headquarters cores are gold, I might have to really consider this one, because how do you pass up using a G-Metal core? I need to learn more about Adaptive Shielding, because that's quite a sweet pull. Yeah, definitely give Black Arachne some attention. I love my 5-star Cheetor, and Black Arachne, as you know, is exactly the same. Caught him this time. Got the same core. Excellent. There's Alita 1. We don't see her come through the premium crystals very often, not even at the 2-star level. I didn't get a 4-star crystal, but I just got a, it was a 4-star Ironhide duplicate, just came out of a premium crystal. There's Sandstorm. Speaking of which, still need a 4-star of that guy. 5-star Blaster has been cooking at level 50 for the past few days. I got about a day and a half left on him. I just can't see myself skipping the that 6-day research. But yeah, got him to level 50. He'll be coming out in about a day and a half at level 51. So, and yes, he is doing pretty super. He and Sentius Magnus are quite the team. There's Rust Dust. Saw somebody saying they got a 3-star Rust Dust the other day. Congrats, I do like Rust Dust. I've always liked Rust Dust. I like her ability. It may not be the strongest ability, but I just like how it works. It's like, bring the rain! You know, it always takes me back to the first Bay movie, when Epps calls in and says, bring the rain! I know I've said that a few times before, but hey, some of you guys maybe new and may not have seen it. Because you don't go watch all of my videos. So you might have missed me saying that. Major Dre got 3-star Sky Striker Jetfire. Man, that's a mouthful. Congrats, man. Yeah, I got the Sky Striker Jetfire and Hound Vamp to level 40, and then kind of just threw them into the regular rotation. So they're working their way up slowly through the 40s. I generally power level my bots to 40, especially the 4-stars. I'll power level them to 40, and then I throw them into regular rotation. If it's a special bot, like that 5-star Blaster, I did the same thing with Rook and Impactor, and I believe even Cup. I'll actually power level them through the 40s to 50. But it's not often that I'll do that. There's Prowl. Last premium crystal gives us Ratchet. And we do have another crystal here. It looks, I'm thinking that's a 3-star. It is. We'll get for the Decepticons. And we will crack that now, and we will get a duplicate Megatron. Ooh, and a silver G1 Megatron Power Core. I don't think I have that. I might. So there we go. Put Megatronus on 4-star Star Saber. Well, see, I would, but I don't have Megatronus. I have Alchemist on him right now, and I've never really been super crazy about it. I have been thinking that if I get Megatronus, that I'd put it on Star Saber, because he does. I do tend to swipe him across a lot of stuff, just because his ability does a lot of damage that way, and throwing a Megatronus on top of that would definitely be help in case he's just shy of taking out whatever he goes across. That Megatronus would do the rest of the time, do the rest of the damage. Meanwhile, we do still have this 4-star crystal.
Just do it!
And Shia is impatient, so we'll crack it now. And we get a duplicate Inferno with a gold tactician food core. Food core? Yeah, it means I don't plan to use it. I'm going to be using it to upgrade something else. Alright. Have I heard the 2-star shards are getting removed? I did hear that, because they are not giving them out anymore. The only way you could get the 2-star shards was from duplicate 1-star bots, and really they're not dropping the 1-star bots in the free crystals anymore, because 1-stars, as we've had in many discussions, especially on the Discord recently. Speaking of which, if you haven't joined the Discord, I just put a link in the Twitch chat. It's also in the description of the YouTube video. Head on over there. You can join the chat. A lot of you guys in the stream already are there, and thank you for that. But yeah, the 1-stars, they're pretty useless. It still takes me back to the very, very early days in the game. When I was first getting started. Victorion had just came out, so I was really excited that the Rust Renegades, or the Torchbearers as we knew them before the toy came out, excuse me, were in the game. I was happy to see that, and I got Stormclash. I'm like, yes, Stormclash. I don't know why. I kind of liked Stormclash, and I thought it was really cool. I looked back. I posted, yeah, and it's like, that's a 1-star that I'm excited about. And then I go, and I'm really using Stormclash, getting her leveled up, get her leveled through level 10. Boom, boom, boom. We're getting her leveled up. Oh, level 20. Okay, let's get back in there and research. And it's like, hey, where's the research button? Why is the research button not working? And then it occurred to me, 20 is the max level for 1-stars. I'm like, oh, that's a bummer. But I got over it, and so I learned, okay, I'm not going to be trying real hard with the 1-stars now. But, when that's all you have at the beginning, it's helpful. But anyway, they've gone and used to get 1-star bots to the free crystals. They don't do that now. They've added different things. They drop 2-star bots far more frequently. And that's definitely an improvement for the game for anybody who's joining now. But yeah, so since they don't have any ability to get 2-star shards. They even gave out 2-star shards in the events sometimes, because they used to give like 2-star crystals, and then when they opened up the factions feature, they started giving shards instead of crystals. That way you could purchase it from either faction. So they did actually give out the 2-star shards in the events for sometimes, but they've quit doing that. So. Yes, I opened the 4-star crystal. It is a duplicate Inferno with a useless gold tactician power core. Yes, that indeed is Watermelon Mirage back over there. Or we can call him Miami Mirage, because that's really what the motif is and the design scheme is about. It's really more of a Miami theme there, so... So, trying to think if there's anything else to cover before we get on out of here. I did want to point out, before we get off of the stream, I picked up this Cyberverse Adventures Shockwave, and I know they've made a few of these. I had to get him because of these kind of spider tank mode, because it reminded me kind of the Sentius Magnus and Sentius Malus and what they could do. I wasn't really thinking that I'd be able to turn this into one of those guys, but maybe I could get some ideas. Then I got him, and it's like, he's just laying down, bending his legs, and that's really all he's doing. He's just on his, not even his back, he's laying on his front, and the legs turn around, and that's his arms, that's his legs. So there's not a whole lot to it. I think a Sentius Magnus and Sentius Malus would need a little bit more than this type of a thing. But even so, this is still a pretty cool figure, and the entire set does look to be pretty cool. I've got a few more. If you're on the live, if you're out watching live, we will be talking about this after I shut down the stream. If you're watching the YouTube video, head on over to Twitch so you can see the full replay. And while you're there, go ahead and hit a follow and consider subscribing. It does cost money to subscribe over on Twitch, so it's not really a requirement. Follow is what you do there. It's kind of annoying that they use the same word for different things, but hey, they are two different companies and two different services. Anyway, I think that's going to do it, and I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends. We'll see you next time.